This is Ben Boothe, report number 2 from the Gulf of Mexico. I'm traveling all over from Louisiana to Florida. You know, we've had an oil spill. The derrick imploded on itself. You can see a map here of the size of the thing, how it's grown. They put a dome on it to try to stop the oil flow. Nobody knows how that's going to work. Yet there are beautiful, pristine areas in the Gulf that need to be protected to save the baby animals, the birds, the fish, the babies. Like American style, when we need one engine, we use 3, and that's our excesses, and that's probably the cause of all of this, overuse of fuels and overdependence upon oil. This whole area is one of the most concentrated areas for the oil industry in the world, and it is dirty. It begs the question, I wonder why we're not using wind and renewable energies to protect this beautiful, pristine environment that produces anywhere from 50 to 70% of all the seafood we eat in the United States. Has this spill totally and long-term damaged that? Some people think yes. We do not know, but we are concerned. In this report, I'm going to let you talk to 2 people that we found in Venice that both of them have a solution for this oil. Both have a better solution than it appears to be what is being used. One is a use of switchgrass pellets that look like alfalfa, and another is a form of chemical. I want you to listen to these guys, and I'd like for you to hear what they have to say, because it seems like that the big oil industry idea is to use chemicals and more chemicals, some of which are toxic to animals, to cure the chemical problem that they've already created. And yet here we've got 2 guys that you'll hear live here on the scene that have a better solution. And so I think it's something that you need to look at, think about it. If you need to prove damages so that you can claim, what the law says now, that anybody that's been damaged personally or in their business by this oil spill can recover. Call us at 817-738-9595, and we can create a certificate of damage for you that'll may be of help to you when you need those claims. At any rate, listen to these interviews, listen to these guys, and I think you'll find it really informative and helpful from the Gulf. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Steve Flick, and I represent 612 farmers in central Missouri that's made a product that we primarily make out of switchgrass and corn stalks. It's a natural organic sorbent that we wanted to demonstrate to BP Amoco that says this is the real solution. When we apply this on top of water, they in turn can skim it and extract the oil immediately from that and then utilize the material over and over again. This product basically is all organic, meaning it comes from cellular materials like switchgrass, corn stalks, blue stem, and it's homegrown. It actually keeps the material, it's a lot more absorbent than cotton, and in turn it can be railed here quickly and dispersed very effectively by just the simple in the fishermen.
Isn't it just like an oil company to try to solve an oil crisis by putting more chemicals in the water?
Well, yeah, and what we see is that this is the real deal, meaning that innovation, this country is built on the bicycle mechanics of innovation, and so now that this market is here, we're wanting and willing to deal with BP, and we're down here to try to make a contact and say, we want to show you a trial. I come from the show me state. We're willing to put our name and reputation on the line to show that this can work.
So a natural solution. If people wanted to contact you or order this material, how would they get in touch with you?
They can go to our website, www.goshowmeenergy.com, or they can call the office at 660-656-3780, or they can call me on my cell phone, 816-365-7952.
There we have it, the definition of the problem and the solution, all in one. Where you been and what do you have?
My name's Philip Ward with Advanced Contaminant Recovery, and we just got us a sample of the crude oil that's floating out in the Gulf.
Show me that jar.
Here's let's get the top off of it for you. There's a lot more water in it than it is oil, but
it looks really ugly. That's the smell.
I don't know. Taste it. It's now the orange tint that it has. I've heard on the from the news on the radio is the chemicals they're putting in it trying to sink it to the bottom.
Yeah.
Which is kind of terrible. It gets it out of sight, out of mind, but it's killing animals on the way down, and when it settles on the bottom, it's killing crabs, shrimp, fish that live on the bottom. I mean, nothing good can come of that.
How long do you think it'll be there once it gets to the bottom?
Oh, I mean, forever. I mean, oil sits there. I mean, it'll sit there and sit there and sit there. I mean, it'll eventually wash up on the beaches. You know, every now and then you'll have big balls of crude oil, you know, wash up. But it's a terrible thing, and that's why we're trying to get our product out there. Not only because, you know, of course, you know, it's good for our business, you know, to do this, but we're all sportsmen. We love to fish. You know, we care about this, and you know, this is just for our pleasure. And I couldn't imagine people with their lives, you know, depending on these fish, you know, for their livelihood.
So you'd say the fishing industry, these guys have really been damaged then, right?
Absolutely. I mean, they've been hurt bad, and I hate it for them. And there's nothing you can do. It couldn't have hit at a worse time, you know, the way the country is right now and all with the economy, and it's just a bad blow.
Essentially, taking all this stuff below the surface to the bottom is more long-term damage than if they let it go to the shore and then were able to salvage some of it, right?
Absolutely.
Is that what you? If somebody wanted to buy your product or get more information, what would be your number and contact information?
My phone number is area code 251-605-2949. My name's Philip Ward. Or we have a website called recoveritus.com.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I would shake your hand, but
Let me see that again.
yeah, this is bad stuff here.
Okay. All right. This is Venice.